Hey minions, welcome to Crank It Up. I'm Jim Price, and on this episode of King of the Hill, I want to talk about the Doctor of the Mad Scientists. I tried to look up this pronunciation and got 4 different answers, so I'm just going with the Doctor, no offense to anyone. The Doctor has an extremely straightforward talent to place a power counter on another one of your minions. It can be on any of your minions, just not the Doctor. Naturally, this means that you are getting 1 free power every turn, and that is something nearly everyone can use. But while the ability is simple, it's still very good and plays perfectly into power counter centered factions. Of course, those are obvious at this point, and I won't go over them. Instead, I'm going to focus on why the Doctor has extremely strong self-synergy and explore how the true value of the ability is to give the power to anyone. I really like the Mad Scientists. I don't get to play them enough, and I'm not sure why. The Doctor plays perfectly into 2 of their main engines. He can place a power counter on a minion anywhere. The monster can remove a power counter to play an extra minion, again anywhere. So these 2 minions, which can be on completely separate bases, combine to form an easy way to play an extra minion per turn. You can even queue up a monster play on one turn and place the counter on the other monster the next, allowing for 2 extra minion plays. With the Mad Scientist minions, while some are better at receiving the counters than others, there is no bad choices for them, even Igor. But I also like how the Doctor accelerates the Uber Serum Body Shop play. I get asked about this a lot. Body Shop does not require the destruction to occur in order for the second ability to activate. So instead of increasing by 1 power per turn, the Doctor can double the output. In 3 turns, instead of doubling from 3 to 6, you double from 6 to 12. This creates a multiplier of 4 from the original Uber Serum power, which also means you don't have to wait as long for your engine to fire. Fittingly, just as the Doctor can give a power counter anywhere, so can Body Shop. You could argue that the Doctor also helps with Blitz, but I don't use that card. Why destroy a minion with power when you can use that power to win a base quickly? But the Doctor can be a perfect fit for your partner faction because of his global ability. Since anyone can get the power counter, minions that are destruction prone get buffed that make it harder to target them. While everyone loves a good Uber-Serum first mate, it's actually quicker to create several first mates that all move together, and you can accomplish this in 1 turn between It's Alive and the Doctor. It's pretty hard to destroy a 4, as there are only a few cards that can target them. If you spend 1 turn preserving a first mate, it's at least 2 more power and essentially 1 less turn than going the Uber Serum route, which matters significantly if you never draw a Body Shop. I really love to play Mad Scientists with werewolves. I have never played this combo with their Titan, but they were extremely strong before and would only get stronger, as you could in a single turn use the monster talent twice with only 1 copy. Because the Howlers are hard to use, the ability to play multiple extra minions really benefits them, as you are getting a ton of 4-powered minions on a single turn, again played anywhere. The Doctor obviously helps with marking territory, both advancing your power on the base while also increasing the effectiveness of Let the Dogs Out, which is designed to give you an easy base by yourself. The Doctor can also help the minion with the most power stay in the lead for cards like Leader of the Pack and Moontouched. Frenzy requires minion to be 4 power, and spreading power counters among them will put everyone into range. For the Samurai, it's extremely easy to automatically get Bushi into 5 powered range in order to get an extra VP. The Samurai have ways to add power, but not many ways that work in a mid-game context, and the Doctor solves that problem well. Just like the werewolves need everyone to be 4 power, the superheroes want everyone to be 5. While the targets you want to increase for Justice Friends will primarily be Mad Scientists, since the superheroes are already power 5, I do like increasing the burst every turn because it functions like a powerful threat that can react to what an opponent is doing. With the Ancient Lord, the Doctor becomes very powerful because every counter you add can be doubled if it is the first counter, and the Doctor's global ability makes this easy. This is very useful for the monster because it primes the monster for 2 summons, 1 this turn and 1 the next turn. After the monster had used both summons, you could easily add another 2 counters again with the Ancient Lord. It's also worth noting that the Doctor does half the work to bring out the Ancient Lord, which isn't always the easiest task. The Doctor requires the counter to be placed on one of your minions, but it doesn't have to stay yours for long. I love to play Mad Scientist Kittens, and the Kittens have a tendency to reduce power in order to put a minion into muffin range. I often enjoy placing a power counter on another minion I just stole to increase their power right before I catfight them. While it does take a counter away from one of your actual minions, I view this as a down payment on Angry Mob, which will give me the counter back. And sometimes that extra card goes a long way, since the mad scientists have no card draw, and the kitty cats have a powerful engine that requires good card draw to establish. Surprisingly, there aren't many factions where a minimum power level matters, so specific pairings for the Doctor will be in short supply. But there is nothing wrong with a king minion who is useful to most and perfect for few. The Doctor can make minions more powerful before duels. You can use the power to push minions past the destruction threshold. The King Rex Rampage combo is now 16, and that extra power greatly increases the number of bases you can unexpectedly smash. Cub Scouts love power counters because you can now destroy more minions. You can use the power for just that. Power. Straightforward, useful abilities are great, and there really isn't much else to say about the Doctor, and that's not a problem to me. What do you think of this minion and the mad scientists? Let me know in the comments. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let's shut it down.